Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another Why Not Jungle video. This video series takes a little look at the less popular junglers, or those that are considered off the meta, and discusses a little bit about them. This episode is on Jungle Garen, a beefy off-tank normally seen bullying the top lane and raining sweet Demacian justice onto squishy opponents. And I'm also very happy to say that for this video we were able to do another Phoenix giveaway, this time for a mouse and a mouse pad, so stay to the end of the video where we'll be giving all of those details on how you can enter. So what are 3 pros for playing as Jungle Garen? Well, firstly, he is a resourceless jungler, which means that he can spam his abilities and is only limited by his cooldowns. Secondly, he gets a nice 20% free armor and magic resist bonus thanks to the passive on his W, which can help, especially when you're clearing, to take less damage. And lastly, Garen has pretty good synergy with the Spirit of the Elder Lizard item, because his E does physical damage, and so each of your spins, each of your ticks actually proc that true damage from the Elder Lizard. However, what are 3 downsides for when you're playing as Garen jungle? Firstly, he has really high cooldowns early, which can actually make his clearing pretty slow and pretty difficult. He also has no CC or a reliable gap closer for efficient ganking. And finally, he has no sustained damage for dueling, so is easily outclassed and in some cases bullied by the other strong early game junglers. So what's my overview on Garen jungle? Well, I find that on paper he has quite a few redeeming qualities. However, in reality, he struggles with some fundamental issues. His clear speeds are really too high thanks to his high cooldowns, even with that blue buff. His Q can be used as an auto attack reset, but again, has too high of a cooldown to have much of an impact. His early pressure is also very limited, as it is hard for him to influence lanes with his poor ganking powers. The speed buff on his Q is fairly weak and also negligible against the gap closers that so many people have nowadays. He also can't really compare to other popular early game junglers, but still, if the situations are right, if they are in his favour, his damage is fairly high and he can snowball. Late game, Garen naturally falls off and becomes more of a pure tank than much of an actual threat. At the end of the day though, Garen's biggest strength as a champion is his ability to bully a lane and then snowball that into a dominant mid game. When you take him out of a lane and into the jungle, he obviously loses his ability to do that. As far as it goes, Garen jungle is not optimal, and I wouldn't really recommend playing it in ranked as you will be hindering yourself, but he can work and is far from useless. So some tips when you are playing as Garen jungle: use your Q as an auto attack reset and also save your W for when you're taking away buffs or dragon in order to avoid as much damage as possible. So that does it for this episode of Why Not. I'm just going to leave this graphic on the screen now in order to teach you guys a little bit more about how I like to play Garen jungle and the stuff that I enjoy doing on him. And as always, if you want to influence which champion I feature next in these Why Not jungle videos, then all you have to do is follow me on Twitter, which is at Foxdrop, and then tweet me with the hashtag WhyNot, followed by the champion that you want to see next. Please make sure to use that hashtag because it makes my life a lot easier when I'm sorting through those tweets. I'm always looking at suggestions that you guys tweet at me, so who knows, you might be the person to influence my next video. And finally, I'm very happy to say that I'm going to be giving away 2 pieces of Phoenix apparel with this video: the Phoenix Nasita and the Phoenix Dimora, which is a gaming mouse and a mouse pad. For those of you who don't know, Phoenix are a top quality brand and they are the ones that I personally use. All you have to do to stand a chance of winning this great giveaway is to follow me on Twitter, which is at Foxdrop, follow the Phoenix guys on Twitter, which is at Phoenix, and then tweet at Phoenix with the hashtag PhoenixFoxdrop on why you want to win this giveaway. I'm going to be putting all of the details for the giveaway in the description, so if something sounded confusing to you, don't worry, check out the description and you'll find all of the details there. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to me if you want to see more educational league content with a bit of entertaining stuff on the side too. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Twitter, you can catch me streaming on Twitch. All of that stuff is in the description. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video.